Okay, it should be live. I pressed the wrong button the first time, thinking I was live. This is why I always check stuff. Why does YouTube want to know my location? I have to fix. Well, the original plan for this was not going to be what it's going to be to start with. We have some redstone problems we gotta go fix. Jeez, that's loud. Okay, let's grab. Hopefully that's enough redstone. This actually annoyed me. I think you can see that I need to grab stone. Several lines of stone. Bro, I'm so annoyed I'm not playing the game properly. Okay, we had the usual problem of endermen deciding that they were going to ruin my build, like always. So first thing we're doing is blocking that off. Then we can block that there, not off it. Okay. We'll assume that's fine. Let's fix this by throwing in stone block there. Cool. I can tell you that this messed up my redstone. It destroyed so much. Oh, that's 4 compares I need to make. This is why I hate mob griefing. But apparently it's tied to being able to make a wool farm, which is one of the stupidest things ever. Okay, I'm gonna have to break down some of my redstone. Wonderful. This is only one of 2 problems I need to fix in the stream, which is... How many do I need? I need 4. That's 12. I take half and then just split that. Yeah, no. Endermen being able to grief your world to the extent that they can is stupid. Creepers are stupid. All of this is stupid. This actually annoyed me. Just taking all the sticks. I'll bring them back. I just need to make all those. We have the 4 there. My redstone. I got basically none. Fortune. Because I need at least 1 repeater, if not 2. Plus then the redstone to run it. Jeez. Oh yes, let's let mobs have the power to reshape the world. I think it works. Only way to actually test it is to update... Oh, come on. Minecart's there. It's not working if it's gone. I hear a minecart, which probably means it's working. Cool. Then I don't think the water touched any of the top one's redstone. But we gotta double check that. Here. get to it by just parkouring across the roof, right? Yeah. Cool. And this one should be working properly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. How do I get out so I don't break things? This way? Cool. What I wanted to check when I actually noticed that was not that. It was, how is this doing? And the answer's pretty good. Meanwhile, our carrots, I think... Yeah, they're long. How much of this do I need to smelt down again? Sulker box of dye would get me a sulker box, which is then 8. Double that gets me a 16. I need over a sulker box of this, which I don't even have space to carry. I did not expect to get this far with cactus, right? Right now I'm trying to collect the dye for the... How much of it is that I need? Cyan concrete, 19.5, so basically 20, which is 1.5 chests. Okay, that's the first problem fixed. We're getting this cactus real quick set up, smelt, and cleaning our inventory up because... Yeah. Okay. We now need to go put the quartz away, then we need the sticks away, then grab more, and it looks like we need to make another chest for our thing, because we have the storage capacity. Apparently my math on quartz was wrong. I used 3. That there. Let me chest real quick. There. Into... Add that quick. I added more of this. We should have plenty of... increase the speed at which we actually smelt things. I think another inventory full of this would work. At some point I'll have to create an actual way through here to get on the sides of these and into the underground area. But for now it's the way it is, which means not the best, but it works. It works. We'll probably actually add that upgrade, like I said, of the 2 need. The extra furnace, the... Do I have the iron for the hoppers? That's the question we need to answer. I still have not done more digging here. I've been working mainly at this point on getting things actually further along with. So that should be enough. Is that enough? I think I need a little bit more. Because this is the start. This isn't even a third of a chest. I need half a chest, which past this. We'll grab a few more then. So, still doing the back and forth running. I have to replace those seeds as well. Forgot about that. Good news, we're wasting a lot of this. Bad news is I'm pretty confident I'm going to have to make a... What's it called? I'll take that. A blue flower farm. Means I need to get more bone meal. Which I think... Which way's the best? Is bones the best, or is bone meal blocks the best? I think bone meal blocks, right? Because that carries 3 bones inside of it. So 3 times the storage. I think that's what we'll go with. Do I have hop? I do have hoppers. I need 3 is the problem. Kind of expensive. Yikes. All of this goes in here. Oh, that's right. Been filled. It's whatever. A little bit extra is a little bit extra. Let me grab real quick the... I don't know what I'm doing. I do not know what I'm doing. Let me grab... Here. Yes. That. And then... our crafting tables in here. At some point, we do have to actually decorate this base, which will be a fun head. Okay. I need another chest too. I can just grab from my extra spruce wood. I need to save up all my extra wood that I'm getting for other stuff too. I should also show off the leather I've collected from 4 hours of AFK, more or less. That's from 4 hours. So, a lot of days wasted for that, to be rather poor. Okay, that's now going. We'll go through a little bit more. I'm going to condense down this, actually, just so that we are in the positives instead of the negatives. Well, don't know what I'm saying. So we get more use out of it. I don't know which one took it. Okay, this one's the one that took it. Give me that back. It's because at the end. Okay, that's that. Like I said, leather-wise, not doing the best on. Our next thing that we need to go do is over in Frosthaven. But you might notice a problem. I'm taking the Nether, but I have a teleporter set up. This was my own stupidity. I forgot to throw my Ender Pearl back over here. So, here I am flying to it. Yeah, I played this poorly. Very, very poorly, I played it. So. But we'll also do one other thing when we come over here. I need to find something. So let's figure out how close, less far it is on the map. So, we'll be doing that as well. One more and we should get to the portal. But yeah, this was me just being a clown and forgetting about the end of running. AKA the way that this will easily break. At some point we have to go and work on Guardian's Grove, the storage system for that. So I don't think I have the... No, I did the launching system. Running. Let's fall asleep first, and then we can come back down. Because, yeah. Probably need to make a mob switch. I'm slowly trying to think. I just need a mob switch. Mob switch in this world. It would be within the chunk that is constantly being loaded. So, I might be looking up how to do one of those soon. Because, yep, I'm getting annoyed with these mobs. Yeah, I never threw the Ender Pearl down. I tried to save it last minute, but kind of failed. Okay. I'm going to go back up, and then I'm going to grab some coordinates from Chunk Base to find the biome that we're looking for. Open my... That's not the map button. This is pretty sure that it is this direction. We are trying to get to up. Or set to the wrong version, so let me change you back to 20 21 point. Okay. I don't care that. So negative 4,500, 6,500. How far is that from where? So it's forward and that way. So more up here. I'm further down than I thought it was then. But it is still somewhat close. Alright, that's 3,000 blocks I need to fly. Jeez. Cave. It's not the direction I'm facing. I'm this direction. Jeez, I'm losing so many chunks. But theoretically, at some point, the world will reach to this area. Not as far as I'm going, but the chunks will at some point be. 6,005. No, we're not. We're 6,000. Ah, my game's not liking the chunks being, which is about logical. This is what I thought I was in, this biome right here. That's why my area spot was so off. I'm further than I thought. Jeez. That's more blocks. This is just so I have it on my map and I can easily fly to it next time. It means more chunks will be loaded so I can get a straight shot to it instead of the path that's being taken. And next time it's going to be a lot more straightforward. Okay, the chunks should be loading in very soon for what we're looking for. Got it? Aye. It is not cramping. That's wonderful. Okay, this is what we're looking for. No, it still's not. What? Why are those two so... 4, 6, 7,000. Oh, wrong. Back into Minecraft. Or this way. Jeez. I'm just looking for gravel. How hard is this to do game? This. Okay, this is... This is what we want. This is the windswept gravelly hills. I don't get why it's so annoying, but... Whatever. If I ever wish to chunk reset, I think it would be the right here. I get reset. This is base. This all can get reset. There's nothing up there if I ever need. That's just so I can get to that. This was just to get over to the swamp, which probably somehow missaw that. This is ours with a skeleton farm. I can't get reset. Top half of this is capable of being reset. And then this area over here. This might be a little further than I thought it was. Because I originally thought I was this thing. Turns out I'm a lot further. Okay. I don't exactly have inventory, since I didn't bring sulker boxes. But let's collect some. Why not? I'm already here, might as well, right? Yeah. This is real surprisingly slow. I am actually surprised at how slow this is breaking through gravel. This should have, yeah, max efficiency. So gravel's not insta-mine like sand? That's weird. That is the definition of weird. Wrong with this is I have to be careful not to mine other stuff I don't need. That way I don't fill my inventory up more than required. And waste the durability of shovel. See? A couple minutes is... It's gonna be a lot worse than sand. That's just gonna be the truth. This will be a lot more painful than sand. But the only other way I know to get infinite of this would be Piglin Bartering Farm. And I don't have a good enough gold farm to do that. Honestly, I don't even know if that's going to be the most efficient way either. At some point, probably, but right now, no. And of course there's the duplication, but we against dupins, so... Jeez. Comparing this to sand, this is horrendous. Maybe that's my problem, I'm comparing it to sand. Even sand I'm not doing the most efficient way. I'm very methodical was one problem I'm noticing, how I do collect stuff. But yeah. We're gonna work on seeing if we can figure out a better way after this to get leather. It might just straight up be go into the nether and hunt the pigs ourselves. If I could upgrade the thing, I probably would. Turning dark. Fun. Love that. We'll worry about that in a second. Beds are nice. At least we're supposed to. Collect what we can of this. Because we need 10 sulker boxes of this in the end. So, we're gonna be a while in collecting this. Today's kind of just a try and see how long I think everything's gonna take. If I keep doing it the way I've been doing it, the answer is way too long and we won't be finishing it by July. All the resource collecting we need. So, find a better way would be perfect. But, we'll see. Okay, I think I can choose... No. Hopefully this has enough gravel for us, but... yeah, no. Find out at some point. Because yeah, 19 plus stacks of concrete is ridiculous, but at least it's not making stairs. Yeah, if I was making stairs, I'd be a lot more, since that's a 4 for 6. Just, I want to know who I'm Mojang thought that was a valid numerical number. But yeah, stairs they just need to go back and update all the stair recipes. Like, seriously, give us at least 6. In all reality, it should definitely be more. What is it? You're using 6 and you're losing a single quarter. You should be able to get a whole extra one and half slab? Or is that math wrong? Use... Oh, you should be able to get more than... because it's doing it into a full block. You should be able to get 2 more. So, 6 for 8 is what you should actually get with the current recipe. You want to play proper, but... not how we're doing it, apparently. We're almost... Look at how much I nearly lost. Fair bit. Right, there's another piece. 5 more. Get those 3 and those 2. Stayed up. Go. Back to a some. Cool. We're just gonna try and fly in a straight line. Let's open the map and see. Should do it. I think I'll avoid that mountain without having to touch my computer. Good news, more windswept hills over here. Back up. Flying back out. I'm aware there's the up down to try and keep them. I don't know what happened. It feels like it changed and I couldn't do it after one of the updates. Which, by the way, don't know why they touched it, but I'm pretty confident they did. So, yeah. Let me see this map so I can see how it's going. Yeah, it's going fine. But yeah, next up is trying to figure out if there's a better way to get leather, which is going and manually hunting down the pigs. See how much we get in an hour. If we get a single row, it is just far more superior than the other way. But I do see it running into the problems of them not spawning in as much as I think they might. I do have an idea of how to possibly upgrade it. I just need to look into it and see if that upgrade can be done, if it works the way I think it's going to work, and then on top of that, of course, like everything in this game, it would waste a metric ton of iron. Actually, wait, if I was to do the portal transport... that could work. It's not that expensive. No, because they are afraid of the portal. Never mind. They're afraid of portals, and if they stay in the overworld for too long, they turn it into zombie variant, which is... okay, that doesn't work. My first plan has to hopefully work if I want to try and upgrade it to be a looting chamber instead. Okay, double checking that this is actually working correct. Oh, I have this problem. I will play it this way. I know I stuck the ender pearl on this other one. Thank you. There we go. That, and fix my inventory back up. Love this teleportation system. Just sucks when you forget that you need to throw the Ender Pearl. And then, yeah, we haven't built much here. I've been more focused on trying to get this done because we are so close. So, yeah. And then, didn't do the Pokemon one because just did not like it. The guys I hate. And then, yeah, I haven't streamed in the past couple of days because I was not feeling good. So, I do apologize for that. Forgot to mention that at the beginning. Okay, we already have a spot to store this. I don't actually think we're gonna have a full chest though. Usually I have 2 of these because gravel is something I collect a lot of. And then I don't think I have anything else yet now. This I don't think's run for that long. I don't know. We now need to worry about the pigs. Well, leather. Which I think I'm gonna go to the nether for. I wanna check through these. Maybe I should look up if there's other ways to get leather. That might be a smart thing to do first. I'm gonna do that real quick. Kill cows, mushrooms, horses, donkeys, mules, llamas, trader llamas, kill hoglins. 4 including 3, that's it. Kill a fox holding leather, that's not good. Fishing rod, crafting is from rabbits, chests, villager gifts. In Java, get hero of the village. Back and stand near leather workers. Receive leather. That might actually be a solid way of getting it because I have a raid farm, so getting hero of the village is not a hard thing. Unless they've swapped it. I might double check my energy. Check some stuff out. Okay. I want to make sure I had stuff in there. I want to also see how much iron I had. Not the best on iron, but oh well. We're still gonna go hoglin. We don't have cows, so can't do that. I mean, we have cows sitting around, but I don't feel like spending the time breeding them up. So we're gonna just skip it. Love that I can just hop, skip, and get to where I need to be. This is our only nether portal that connects to the underside, for anyone wondering why we're going here. I'll press this. I'm pretty confident there's a red biome this way, but I think I took a wrong turn. I think I need to go down here. You see my mining system underneath the lava, which is so weird. It's a blue forest. I don't need blue, I need red. Also, I have no map loaded here. Oh, wrong one. If I go based off of where my farm is for hoglins, it's over here. Which means I shouldn't be loading any new chunks, but I haven't ever flown this direction, so. Oh, how easy it is to get through here. This would be fun. Salt Delta. Let's go up this direction. Here we go. I'm gonna put my armor on fully. We're not wearing gold, so we can be attacked by piglins. I see one. Ah, my hearing is right now not being friendly. My ear is seriously ringing. This is ridiculous. Okay, we got one from that. This isn't working well, it seems. Simply because I can't find... I have the map. What am I doing? I have cheats enabled, basically. That's up, though. I'm gonna just go with the assumption this is not working. From what I can see right here... I forgot I don't have an elytron. I'm gonna go with the assumption that this is not a valid solution. I do see nothing. Hi there, Piggy. Come on. Get over to where I am. I'm gonna go with the assumption that I might just kill myself here, so let's get off here. This isn't working. I'm struggling to find them. I am taking the very big risk of actually taking lethal damage, which I don't have a totem, so it will make it harder for me to die, but it's not impossible for me to die, especially since I'm a fucking idiot. So far the farm's the best way. I do have 2 more solutions I'm going to try. Both of which revolve around the... I don't remember what it's called. What's it called? Please do not kill me. Alright. Don't fully know where I am. Once I find this, how easily. Okay, both of which revolve around my giant nightmare of a machine of raid farm. There we go. My brain finally pieced it together. So we're going to my raid farm, for 2 reasons. First, we saw that we can get it from leather workers, so I'm gonna empty my inventory of what I have. You break my... That worked out comedically well. Okay. Let me sleep real quick so I can make it turn today. I don't have any of the potions on me, which means I need to go grab some. That is a decent chunk of zombies. Okay. Let's see if we can get this leather that we need through one of 2 options. Honestly, I think the second option is going to be probably the best. I think I'm just lazy, and I don't want to do what I probably should do, but we'll see. Where's I'm dropping this off first. I need to refill my rockets real quick. And then we just go with Battleman 5. I want 1. Test this. Probably should take more, but oh well. Now we gotta go to my raid farm. Bro, the amount of endermen is insanity. I need to find out what makes a good mob switch and do it, apparently, because that's now the second time that they've broken my redstone. If you are just joining, we are trying to find the best way to farm leather currently, because we need a shulker box of bookshelves. Right now we're going to my raid farm to test a hero of the village way of getting it, which first requires me actually going to the... Where am I? Let's stop loading new chunks. Okay. Our things here. I'm gonna go up to this village first and set it up. Chunks. Sucky. And see if we can get a leather worker set up there and see how much leather he gives. If that doesn't work, I have another option, which might honestly just be the way I should be doing this, but I'm stubborn. So, you know, instead of being smart, doing it the stupid way. And I'm well aware I could probably breed cows up and get it to a high degree that way. I'm just what is known as lazy and not in the mood to do that. Okay, I don't see a leather worker's house here, which means I need to make one. Question is, have I already looted the shipwreck? And if not, is there iron that... At least 7 iron ingots that let me make a cauldron? Jeez. Okay, we have the iron to do what we need real quick. Hope we have someone in the chat. I have no idea how to pronounce your first part of your name, but MCHHE Cry Projects says, "Hey, epic stream." Thank you. Yeah, it's just very slow for the fact that everything in this game is, for me at least, slow. But it's in hopes to be able to create our first ever mega structure, so we will go through and suffer. We need to find a villager that we can trap and give a new job to. So, for you to stay put while I close your structure with sand. Yep. Go back, right? Good. Should be able to get in like so. Yeah, grindstone doesn't matter to me. Grindstones are easy. All people being okay. Cool. We have you set up. Now we need to get to and then they replied, "You are welcome." Now we need to do this. Go back to him once we get Hero of the Village. I'm pretty sure Hero of the Village is an effect that stays with you and you can fit. I know that on Bedrock it's not. So, let's see. That is weirdly dark for no reason. Okay. How is this doing on... Right, it's actually bad. My inventory's worse from that shipwreck. How long is this going to take? This change is just made to waste time. That's what this is. Come on, start the raid. There we go. Okay. So this will hopefully make it so that we also get our totems, because I need to restock my totems. My totem chest is not low, but not filled. Okay. Just 4 more of those to go through. Ravengers are gonna suck because they get stuck. Uh-oh, be careful. Don't know what to be careful of. This farm has yet to break on me. I say that now and it's gonna break on me. Watch. I can't wait for this to horribly break. I say that... Oh, there's the Ravager stuck in the wall. Which, by the way, is such a slow death. Like, I get that's how this farm works. Its entire way of killing Ravagers is suffocation. Unless they spawn next to one piece of lava. Well, this is just a waste of my time. I've tried to fix it, and I don't know how to fix it to be better. I should maybe look to see if there's new raid farms. This was made, like, right when the update did change, I think. But yeah. I'm excited for the new cushion. That's gonna be fun. Watch out for the Vindicators and the Ravagers. They do crazy damage. Yeah, but this farm basically makes it where they can't touch me in the slightest. I mean, the Ravager doesn't even get to walk around. It's just suffocating in a wall. It's more the Evoker that's the threat in this farm. Because there's nothing that guarantees protection from the Vexes. And if you don't kill it in one hit, it spawns the Vexes. That's the one problem with this farm. Where was that horn played from? I'm sorry, that was sounding like it spawned underground. I was about to be like, oh great, broke in a stupid way. That horn was weird. What? I mean, one problem is I did definitely not build this in the deep ocean like I was supposed to. So that is actually a problem I need to be careful of. Is this more than 5 waves? Or do I already have... I think the last are dying up there, right? Is it 7 waves, not 5, like I remember? It's been a while since I've used this farm. It has been such a long time since I've used this farm. I don't... I'm not crazy, that is so far off in the distance. At some point I need to fix this storage unit too. OMG, so much loot. Yeah, it's not as good as it used to be. Raid farms got so nerfed, which sucks. Stacking raid farms were OP. I think people found a way to make a stacking raid farms now with this new update, but I think it requires 2 players, which I'm a single player, so don't think that would work. How many more of them? How many more? Apparently it's 8. Bro, yeah, what the going on with that horn? Is this the last one? Have I just miscounted so badly? Way more mobs. Done? Cool. We have that for 40 minutes. Take this. Take that. I need the redstone for base. I'll leave the other stuff. Okay. Let's go. It's turning night. Wonderful. I need to make a day before I get my free item. If he drops a decent chunk, question is how long's the cooldown on them doing it? I might just be going with method 2. I want to see. It's also maybe not even a guarantee that this is all they drop. They could drop me. I need to get my bed so I can skip through the night. I might get Minecraft on the laptop. I'm still thinking about it, but it costs like $24. This is Modernth, right? Yeah, I'm using Modernth for a few of the different mods that I have. One of them is the map mod. I'm trying to remember all the mods I even haven't installed. I'm supposed to have a few other mods, but updates kind of at this point are ruining it. I'm playing with fabulously optimized. Okay, give me rewards, right? But yeah, modding's been kind of ruined with fabulously. No, mods have been ruined with the snapshot update sort of thing that they're doing. I don't know what it's called. This guy's not giving me anything. The entire point I did this was for this test. Come on. But yeah. I'm playing with that, but I have a few other mods installed. I also have whatever this mod's called. Flashback, and then I also have Axiom for stuff in the background. Yes! Dropped one leather. So, if I have to wait for the 40-minute cooldown before he gives me another piece of item, this is not a good way of doing this. I would need hundreds upon thousands of these guys to do this. So we're going to go back to base and see if the second idea I have is better, because I have an idea and it might just be cool. Sweet. You tried RL Craft before? I have not tried RL Craft before. I have tried a few other ones. I also have... What is the other one? I also have CurseForge, and that's where I use my other mod playthrough. Why am I creating new chunks? Other mod playthroughs. The other current series we have on Minecraft right now is... What is it called? Let me remember the name. Is Cobblemon. Mixed with all the mods. That mod, and that looked pretty neat. Also, have you played Marvel Rivals before? I have played Marvel Rivals before. I actually tried streaming it, and it crashed my computer. So, I usually main Luna Snow. Ha! Same! That's weird. I mean, Luna's a great character. Yeah, my laptop crashes sometimes too. It's so annoying. I can play Marvel Rivals without usually crashing. I sometimes crash randomly at the end of a round. But trying to stream at the same time, just guaranteed crash. So, would love to make actual content on there, but cannot do that. It's so annoying. It's just, I mean, my computer's 8+ years old, so I kind of expect it. I kind of expect to have a weaker performance. Yeah, I play the Black Widow too. I played Black Widow a few times. She's getting completely reworked in the I mean, at this point, she's been completely reworked since Season 9's now out. Okay. We are now here to test out option 2. Where are you? It drops it to 5? That's still expensive. So if I cure the villager, I can get it probably down to 1. That machine gun glitch was like... It was so broken before, but now they've made it like an actual machine gun, but less broken. Yeah, that hacker was something. Okay, I need to make a weakness potion. Do I have Dragon's Breath? Hold up. I might be starting to have to go into villager mode. Let's see. So that gets me the suckers. Should get me basically the stuff I need. I almost have a full row. I need just a single soccer box. So how annoying would it be with just buying it 5? Okay, let me do some math real quick. I'm gonna say that that's 2.5 rows. Row is 9. Let me pull up the calculator. Okay, 2.5 times 9 times 64, because that's how many I will need. 1,444 times that by 5, 7,200 emeralds, which is divided by 64, over 100 stacks of emeralds. We're gonna cure villagers. Let's see what else I've missed. Yeah, I saw the Tim the Tatman video, Arnett. It was super crazy. Yeah, it was just, I don't, people are, that need a glitch like that, slash exploit, are not deserving to be playing the games. Okay, I need it. My inventory is actually becoming a problem. Why did I not throw the... Do I have enchanted balls in here? Let's see what else. Okay, let's... I'll put my emeralds there. This can go there, there, there. That's mine. Redstone goes in the redstone box. Where do I actually have sand? Upstairs. This base is so bad for storage. What sand do I actually have so I can keep track of that? Future reference. 1 and some. That's not ideal. Okay, do I have Dragon's Breath? I do. Do I have a piercing for Villager? Is the next question. I need to go check that. Or set up a crafting table. Not crafting, enchantment table. Try and pull piercing 4. If you're not sure what I'm currently doing, I'm trying to make it so I don't have to craft infinite weakness potions. There's a way to abuse the crossbow with piercing and tipped arrows that just gives you infinite use of a potion effect. So, I need at least piercing 1, preferably piercing 4, because then I can do more than 1 at a time. But I don't know what villagers I have, so... Or not. I need... I might be stuck rolling for a piercing. They just give books? Okay, gotta go now. Thanks for the epic stream. Okay, nice to see you. Talk to you. This is probably why I still looked up how to get books, all the ways to get books in Minecraft instead of how to get leather. Because I was just going down the crafting aisle. But I want to see if I can find... You're not. Okay, I don't think I got one. Granted, I don't think I've checked all of them. Kind of make it hard, though. Okay, I'm going to say I probably need a roll for one. which will suck. Do I have the slabs though already? Or do I need to waste wood? Or books here? I have a bookshelf here. Okay. Problem with this is it's super annoying to roll for enchants. Also turning dark. Do I have a spot I can actually stick this and not have it so that they're trying to escape me? This will also be a good way to test if they throw it more than one. I guess I should look up how often they throw for Hero of the Village. Cool. The answer is it can be minutes to hours. That's fun, aka I should maybe just sit AFK in a box with them half the time. Slowly becoming where it's getting maxed out in space. Getting stuff time to time. If I run around to all of these. Any of you willing to give me more books? Books, please. Oh, are you? No? Okay, I do have, I think, one that doesn't have a job, yeah. I think I need to stick this here and just hope that it works. Bane of Arthropods. Hailing. Oh, get out of where I am. Sharpness. Luck of the Sea. Can't wait to get Mending before I get Piercing 4. Get out of the hole I'm doing this. I like how it just gave me seeds. That's so useful to me. Oh, that could have been so bad. Come on. Go. Means I'm moving my inventory because I accidentally kill a villager. Channeling. I'm pretty sure I've gotten piercing before and I've just skipped it because did not need it at the time. Now I'm paying the price. Who? It's okay, I don't know who though. Also, why is that on fire? Jeez. Where's the Iron Golem? I just hit a villager. Why are you not mad at me? So how bad are my trades now? Assuming... Why did he not... I'm not gonna complain, but... Game... Where's my villager that I still need to trade with? There you are. Take this. Back of you. Power. I need. All of you need to move out of the way. Oh, I guess I just gotta keep doing this slowly but surely, moving around so they don't accidentally trample their crops. Which might happen. I can buy bookshelf for 1. Nice. Piercing. Need this for the future anyways, so... If I do this, can you access that? You can. Curse. It'd be really funny if I have over a stack and a half by the time I'm done. Where did you go? Did you? No. You. Nothing to value. I'm only looking for 1 enchant, so come on. Probably a high level of piercing, but also this might be more effective than all of my previous AFKing sessions at the farm. I'm definitely not even AFK right now. Come on, give me what I need. Piercing. I don't need right enchants. Getting closer. Give me what I need. That overfill. That's a fishing enchant. Sword enchant. Trident again. There are too many enchants in this game. That's ridiculous. I said I was gonna get mending before I get the thing I need. Which, by the way, I already got mending villager, so I don't need that one. I think I've actually got 2. Don't need multi-saw because that still uses the arrow if it hits. We're really close, so come on. You're so close. Give me the axle one, though. It's sweeping edge. My blade already has it, right? I think the only thing my sword's missing is flame. But that's because I don't need to accidentally hit my villagers and catch them on fire. Because I've done that too many times in other worlds. Kinda learned my lesson. I don't need density. Working with the mace. Ending again. I cannot make this up. Respiration, that is helmet only. Already have blue 3. I will say I have made my life a lot worse. I usually hate villagers, but I now have an effect army that makes it so they want to come to me. So I will say I'm an idiot for that one. I already have Unbreaking 3. Don't care for Smite. Depth Strider on the boots. Infinity. I forgot I can get potion effects from the... Hold up. I mean, okay, you aren't selling me one, but there are 2 or 3 of you. You don't have it. Check. We only have 2. Some of them need it, but if I can get an infinite supply, then that's better. Depth Strider. That's Feather Falling. That is Power. Thorns. Don't need quick charge. Nice, but it. Efficiency. Projectile protection. I know I'm going to be working with a crossbow, but don't need it. On. In 10 minutes, we have a stack of books and some extra. What's the half? Which, in all reality, means I could so stack these guys and probably get a lot more. Which, if I wanted to, I could. It's just a question of, do I want to spend the time dealing with villagers that degree? At some point, we will. I'm gonna be honest. At some point, I'm going to do that because not needing to trade for it. Yes, please. So I can actually place this and not after escaping. Which maybe I actually already have that concern because the ice and I got on there without much difficulty. Come on. Don't need multi-slot. So close yet so far. Oh. Again? It's always a book I need I don't get unless it's mending. I'm just blessed with mending, cursed with all the others. Okay, how about we swap it? I need multi-slot now. On. You're just joining in. We're trying to figure out the best way to get bookshelves. And I think the answer is librarians. But we're also trying to just buy straight up bookshelves from the librarians. Right now we're just getting a bunch of stuff thrown at us because we have Hero the Villager. Why he's running away from me. But we're also trying to get, right now, a specific enchanted book so that we can lower their prices. Which might sound weird, but I'm not saying the book name, because if I do, he won't stock it. So I need to say the other one. Where? Over here. So we need multi-sop. Okay, villager? Know what the other version of that is, then you know what we're actually after. So, the amount of multi-sops we've gotten is sad. We'll get it for me. I don't need quick charge. Look at the sea. What arrow did I just get? Strength? We have fire resistance and now strength from all this. I'm gonna walk around these guys and see if they have any more gifts real quick. I don't know if I've been by all of them. Hello? Anything? There's something up. Okay, I'm gonna go with the... Probably no more. Get sweeping heads. Need a crossbow enchant. That will let me lower your prices. We're gonna be here for a very long time. Honestly, don't care. But that proves my point of it being on the bed makes it where they actually can escape. I'm just surprised none of them have. For how annoying they are. Oh! Oh! We take it! 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 Also just gonna buy a crossbow. There's no reason for me to make one. Buy it for, I think, cheap. 2 emeralds. What a steal. Okay. We now need to head back to base. For 2 things. Actually, 3 things. We need to enchant the crossbow. We need to make the arrow. And then on top of that, we need to get several golden apples. And then also need to move villagers to be in the spot so we can do this. I'm probably going to do one at a time. Just to make my life easy, but we'll see. Bro, my inventory's a mess. Okay. Do I have a spot for arrows already or no? Like, I have armor, but I don't think arrows classify as armor. Also, I'm gonna be real mad if I have a crossbow there. I do. Oh well. I have a spot for seeds. For flowing. Breeding 2 of these and see what we get. Night vision. Don't know what that one did. There we go. I know where I have arrows. I'm just an idiot. Yeah. Play will just be through here, which By the way, I have a way to farm clay. Probably gonna look at all of their rewards and see how many farms I can actually make. Okay. Don't need that as well. Got the crossbow. We need to now craft a weakness potion. I need to look up the recipe for because I don't know how to do this. Water ball and fermented spider eye. Wonderful. That's on the slightest. Okay, first question is, do I have bottles I can use? I have a bottle. Not like that actually matters since... Yep, I have beacons. Okay, the fermented spider eye will be the only real challenge. And when I say only real challenge, more of a kind of, but not really. Should have. That. I apparently have leather in here. I'll go through my chest real quick. I don't know if I have friendly mob drops. Hold up, let's see. Not friendly in there. I have 27 that were sitting around. That puts our total up, being that much closer to being able to make a fair bit. This is these 3 rows, and maybe this is an extra row, which means I should be able to technically have a cool third. I need sugarcane. So I'm not even sure where our sugarcane is. Oh, that's an enderman if I've ever seen one. I hate endermen. With a burning passion, I hate endermen. Okay, that should make a weakness potion. And then I want to try into Dragon's Breath, which I don't... Not Dragon's Breath. Tipped arrows, which I think I just put Dragon's Breath in. If not, I need to put Gunpowder first and then. But, we'll see. By the way, that enderman dropped 4 ender pearls. I died in my storage system. So you have to get a splash potion first. Wonderful. I'm gonna need 8 arrows for this. Why count? Why count when you can just do the mental calculation? This should make me have this. I need. I'm gonna grab. Please tell me I actually have apples. It would be some. Okay, these seeds are just getting in my way. More and more of these seeds are just getting in my way. The stairwell of trash. I mean, I have 12 apples that are just sitting off to the side by themselves. Might as well. I see nothing else to do with them. Yeah. I'm sorry. Why is that not in the side menu? That noise is the horse. That's what that noise is. I wanted to use these arrows first, which means I need first. Okay. It is night, which in general would be good to move villagers around, but I don't have a spot set up for them. So we gotta go and set up a spot real quick. Get at least one setup. I don't know how much longer I have on this time. 4 minutes, aka we're gonna have to do another raid. No world, we're getting a villager in spot. I would rather do this with um, that effect on than have to cure them multiple times. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we can't cure them in there because there'll be a zombie villager, and that will just cause me problems. The plan was to do it into the side of the mountain, but now spears always exist, and having them outside is not a good idea. So question becomes, how are we gonna have our villager trading hall? Because I guess I could just set up a temporary villager area thing. Doesn't need to be anything that special, right? Two, three, four. Yes, the villagers can be living inside dirt huts. They don't deserve better. Sorry if you think they do. Yep, that's the wrong blocks to break. Fact that I didn't have this in place. Let's click all this dirt real quick. Okay, how many trapdoors do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trapdoors. Endermen do not exist because they'll tear that apart. So we're changing it. Never mind. Gonna get a little bit of an upgrade. They're not gonna be living in dirt huts. The Endermen decided to change my mind. The question is, what are we changing it to? Do I not have any of a type here? And a sight. There we go. He's already holding destruction in his hands. Piece by piece. That's why I think I can put the pattern. Because it is this, this, that. In front will be their workstation. So we need to make 6 trapdoors. Give me a second. Do I have wood? Is the first question. Or am I going to need to craft wood? Craft wood, go collect wood. Apparently my brain is... goes where? It's enough. A... quartz sapling. Made 2 extra, but don't fully care. Okay. There. There. Well. How am I gonna get the zombie in there, actually? There's a lot of steps to this, I just realized. Because I need to get them turned into a zombie. I then need them to fall in their hole. I don't have... I took it home with me. I forgot base. I'm not doing this on any of the ones that I currently have. I'll move the unvaluable one out. Do all the tests on him. I'll actually need this for a very specific reason. I need... That's a thunderstorm. How dark the clouds are. Means I probably should fall asleep so my villagers don't accidentally get struck by lightning and turn inches. Also need to pull a zombie. Yep, there's our sign to go and sleep. I also need to kill that guy off so he doesn't kill what I'm trying to do. Okay. We're getting the foundation set up. So step 1 is we're actually going to remove him. Cool. Get sprint. Our goal is to try and get at least one of them set up. Okay, I need one more iron if I want to make a helmet to be able to keep zombie. We'll also need to craft a boat. Okay, we'll need a boat so we can keep him trapped. I think that should be more or less it. Well, I think I can get rails and stuff I need from base. For moving the villager around the way I need it. My brain's currently broken and trying to think what I'm trying to do. Okay, our first step is let's find a villager. Why am I saying villager? A zombie that I can actually put this helmet on. With it being day, I think I should get lucky and get villagers in my cave systems that I have around. I hope. All the mobs I'm seeing are on that side. Okay. Yeah. That's not a cave. Fine, I'll go grab minecart and rails while we wait for it to turn dark. so close. So close. So far. Okay. Pull the villager from about here. Have it go on the minecart track. Levers. Further this way. Bend. This way. Don't have enough rails. Okay, noted. We'll need to do a few things. First, let's craft some more, which we have the iron easily here, and also the sticks. Hopefully get the zombie in place easily. Next step. This should make 16, which I think should be more. I was just trying to figure out how far this can go, and then I'll worry about actually getting things set up to be. Break this so I can actually place it. Sword. I'd have to move it this way, which wastes that one. Just have to hope that the speed keeps far enough then. Okay. I want to swap some rail placements. So in here is going to be a boat. Facing this way. I'll break this in a second. So getting a zombie in there is going to be the headache, I think. Oh. I have the boat. Oh, it moved me that one at me. Oh, I need the tracks, but I need it to be where I can. I guess the way to do that would be testing it. Also, probably need to fix this. I have these three. These type. Turned off. Okay, let's see how the minecart behaves with this. Don't know if that's the fact that it's this type of rail or if it's the curve. So break this. This one. There. Try this again. This to stop right in front of where the zombie's gonna be. Right, I forgot that an empty minecart will kidnap the boat. Try that again. Okay. Front of that, and then keep going on. Go this way then. I'll let it derail itself real quick. Okay, I don't know if that stopped where I wanted to or not. Okay, that's good. And then lever gets flicked. I would hit it, launch it this way. And I can just push it the rest of the distance I need in there while getting hit by a zombie. Yes. From a theoretical standpoint, this should work. From a practicality standpoint, probably not going to work. Now I need to wait for two things. One, the villager, and two, or I'm trying to think. And two, I need to get the villager, and then I need to pull the villager. The zombie, and then I need to pull the villager out. There we go. Apparently I'm losing my mind. We had an army of zombies last time that spawned. So we need to get the helmet out so we can try and give it to them. Probably also want to give them a sword. Make it so they can actually eliminate quick. Hi, do you wear a helmet? Are you sure you don't want to wear the... Hi, do you want to wear a helmet? Cool. Okay, you can actually pick up items. That's a good thing. One part will be getting you into... Hold up, I might actually have a better way of getting him in there than I thought. Where did I get stream? What the actual? Huh? I don't need two of you. So I need to make more rails now, by the way. The game decided I was just gonna turn my rails into string. What's the timestamp? I need the timestamp more or less. I can't pull it from there. That's absurd. Good news, it's towards the end, at least I know. That gives me the 6 I need for that. I'm now terrified to break my rails because if they can turn into string. Unless the zombie's holding them. Oh wait, is the zombie holding it? Hold up, that might be what happened. It might have been holding... Hold up. Okay, that's what happened. AKA just wants a sword. I'll punch you into the lava. For those saying that that's not lava, there's lava down there. Okay. That means I just need a stick. Let's not break my world. Do not go in there with him. Hey, 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 hey! I... Pick that up. Bro, I'm being attacked by zombies like a apocalypse. Die. I need that. I need food because I just had to tank a zombie hit. Bye. Okay. That fixed that. I need this. I need to get into this thing and figure out where this villager is. I need to move. I have a villager that doesn't have a job. Where is he? I'm not risking mending. Risk Aqua Infinity, I guess, if I really... Nope. I need to do this at night. I said I need to do this at night. What is happening? Okay, you're a ghost. Punch is another one I can risk. Infinity, I guess. Piercing 3. Oh yeah, I got the book! That's what happened. You're actually the one I need to capture. I need to wait for these guys to fall asleep real quick. Or you all can be... Come on. Oh, you want your bed now? So you usually deal with these guys that are annoying? You over there? You should now detect that your bed has moved. Go. No! No, 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 no. No, you are not the one I want out. What? Huh? Hold up. Okay, good thing you're going for me. Hey, hey, hey! No! Everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Kill it. Hi there, villager that was not even supposed to be able to escape. Come back to where you belong. Go. Go. Move it. For anyone saying that Minecraft is a not buggy game in the slightest, I want to fight you on that. I will fight you on that. Okay, gotta take a hit. That back off. Go. That. We'll do one. I will deal with moving more on my own. Trampled my crops. Okay. I need to get that guy into the hole. Oh, armor I'm collecting is ridiculous. And more rails. Oh, come on. Are you not in there yet? How? I'm pretty sure it picked up the minecart, which means I'm not ever getting that minecart back. Can I give you something else to hold that I won't care about? A wood sword. I'm losing my mind right now. I also need him to move to the other side so I can put the thing back, because... rather not waste my iron. I need to clean my inventory. My arrows. That, need that. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. This goes here, that there. Trapdoors. Stick was for tool, but I saw something I can use instead. Iron can be kept. I have a broken iron sword. I'm just gonna waste it. This gives me, if I break it down, a single ingot, which not valuable. Cool. That's that. Move this way. Eight. Okay. Noted. Not doing that again. Figure out a way to get him out next time. So I want to open this. I want to open this. Grab me a block. Stick that there. Make sure that these are the ones loaded in. So real quick. Cool. These only last for 11 seconds, so I need that open. There's my arrow. I can do 4 at a time, that's why it's set up this way. Go through each one, and then I need to be quick and give them... This guy's not going to take a minute to cure. We have a system. It's awful, but we have a system in place right now. I hate this, but it is what it is. Okay, we have to wait for this guy to cure. And hopefully... not lose our mind. I need a better way of moving villagers. I need more minecarts, so I can do this better next time. But this one, I need to cut the tree down partially. Oh well. I wasted so much there. So many things got wasted on that. I'm just waiting for this guy to cure. I'll close the other access points up. We at least know it works. It's an awful system because I need to take so much damage for it, but it is what it is. This guy should then be cured, and his prices should be lowered, hopefully, by a decent chunk. My hope is that if I get hero of the village, I will be able to take care of everything I need. I think this takes 5 minutes, which means we're going to be here for a couple. We have this guy, that's our transforming person. I need to, like I said, get 3 more moved over here. Probably those 3 that's probably the Aqua Infinity will get moved. Does this guy have I didn't check to see if this guy has books. No. Please. That was the fatal flaw. The Aqua Infinity isn't. This guy is, and he's flame. Probably will get sacrificed. I might be, if he doesn't have books, it's just ending. I will go in a test world, figure things out, and see if single one works or if I need to go double. Please have fun. Please. How long does it take? If he's not transformed by 6, then my time is wrong apparently. How long? He does. Oh, thank you. I don't know where I'm going. I first need to go grab a potion to check this out. Hey, we also got an achievement. That's nice. I actually don't know how we're doing our achievements in this world. We should check. It's this, right? Okay, we can check that in a minute. Apparently freezes the game. So the problem is, I don't think that... Why am I drinking? Why am I... Let's just start a raid in the middle of nowhere. Actually, no, let's start a raid at my base. I was about to be an idiot. Oh, that would have been awful. I would have been so... I would have been so messed over. That would have been one of the worst fights in my life. There were so many different levels I can spawn on, and so much that the Ravagers could destroy. Good thing I caught myself. We're just gonna have 4 minutes of light before... I love how you can tell when new chunks start getting loaded because there's just a hard line of... Why am I opening new chunks up? How do I keep doing this? I'm gonna need to figure out how to clear chunks out. Is what I keep doing. There it is. Okay. Aid. Now we just wait. This should not take that long. This should be a couple of minutes at most. Granted, I think But be stuck waiting for Ravengers. Hello? I just not hitting them. That was 2 emeralds from that. Only 2. Great. Part right there. I don't get what's with this. Is this a Ravenger spawn or not? Yeah, it is. I think he's on fire on top of that, so this should be quicker. This is nice. Okay, the next spawn. The amount of fireworks I wasted this stream is actually stupid. For someone that does not waste fireworks as much as I try to, I have wasted so much. Can't wait to upgrade this storage system. This is gonna be a fun one to upgrade. I already know all the storage systems I know a system can do. It's just I don't have the resources. I haven't built it yet. Like, test things, and I'm aware of how miserable this is gonna be. I was messing with something on my mouse right there. So, that's gonna be a nice little headache. Just messing with someone on my mouse. Plastic got messed up. You've been decent this time. Is this the one that has 2 Ravengers? Yeah, I love when the store systems to these farms are like, yes, 1 chest. And it's like, this thing produces X amount of resources, and you're just looking at your chest like, this is ridiculous. There's witches up there healing the Ravager. That's right now the problem. Cool. Check this. Ooh, we got a little bit more than we got last time for worlds. Take those. I'll take the redstone because I need it. Do the rest. The good news is that also produces gunpowder, so gunpowder wise I'm fine. Let's see how many emeralds this costs, and then how many I can buy in a single restock. My assumption is probably around 12 or 16, because that's the usual cutoffs for these types of things. But we'll see. Not surprise me if they have something else for this. I'll just need to work on this then. I think this is the most beneficial, fastest, simplest way to get it. Who would have guessed I didn't need to create a hogland farm? It didn't take long. To be honest, it did not take long. I now have pork chops if I ever need them. if somehow I run out of gold carrots in my lifetime. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I think my gold carrot farm is probably better production rate than the pork farm, but we have it. I got no clue when the update will actually stabilize, so I can actually swap versions to it, so that still is nowhere near us. I left the door open. Hi there. It is down to 1. Okay, it's 12 like I thought it would be. But, if I'm not mistaken, there's a very easy way to abuse how villagers work. I must stick around here because these guys will do it and then give me stuff. And then when it turns to about 2, I believe they will do their restock thing that they do. We'll wait and see if these guys give me stuff, but it seems like they're not. Can I get some free stuff? I would love free stuff. Come on. Grab my inventory's not exactly got the space for it. I'll prioritize books. So I don't care about arrows, that's fine. I'll also prioritize clay because clay is actually annoying to create a farm for. You can farm it, I just don't want to. So knowing that I can create a clay farm is actually kind of beneficial. Arrows I don't fully care about. I mean, I can get tipped arrows, and I guess I can work on getting one of each tipped arrow if I really want to, that way. So I won't have to worry about Dragon's Breath for it. Otherwise, I need to look at everything that the villagers can give me and probably figure out which ones I actually want to work on. I'll figure out a solid number of villagers to basically set up a thing. With me in the middle of a 5x5 area, put it can work in. They've restocked yet. They're starting to get ready to. Noises of restocking. Yeah. Bro, I hate villagers sometimes. You. Okay. I forgot to close the door again. Then. So that's how that's going to be abused. I just gotta get more villagers in there. I was about to say move villagers in there. I think there's another restock time, which means I can get 24 books in a single day. And then with this, I can grab all that much more. And basically just increase the speed at which I get free items. We have solved our book problem. Because I need a shulker box of bookshelves and a shulker box of books. And this should be taking care of that problem so nicely. The problem is my inventory kind of does not exist. And I need to find a better... I need to get more emeralds, I think, will be the next main problem. Let's see how far we are on the bookshelves. Which might sound weird, but... Ooh, or do I make a shulker box of books first? I'm not sure. Yeah, either way, it doesn't really matter. I can get books from breaking bookshelves. First off, I need to empty my inventory of my totems. And it creates a problem. Redstone goes into redstone area. I need to pull out my valuables. Actually, I think a whole... I actually probably have enough. I should check how many That's not as much as I think it is. Never mind. Um, I keep this because that's how I'm doing stuff. I'm gonna turn all of these into books and figure it out. Along with the fact that I have another. I need to make a I think I'm gonna do this first. Fill this to be all of that, and then slowly work on this. Just so I'm not having to waste time placing bookshelves down and breaking them. Okay. Riches get this. I'll stick this here. This is my food source. Arrows needs to go and get fixed. Very slowly gonna be more and more of a mess right now, but kind of just stuck with it. I'll put the emeralds for the time being in here, along with gold carrots. There's space in here for bread or no? Night vision. Okay, we need more than what we can carry, so figure out how much we need extra. Second. It'd be real funny if farmers don't get poisonous potatoes. And I created that storage system that can... I've hardly gotten a single poisonous potato extra from them. I actually don't even know if I have. Honest. This is a one-to-one exchange. It's not good when your entire inventory is basically filled to the brim. Item. Oh, it's not one. Don't know what the fuzz I was saying. We are going to waste a lot more sugarcane than I thought. I... It's gonna be a lot of back and forth. One problem with my storage system is this. I run back and forth a lot. It's around here somewhere. I think I'm actually gonna solve this problem in a second. Back and forth. Those boxes are my friend. I need that. Okay. Taking that with us. I play this stupid one. This. Just move the circle box. I have a crafting table in my inventory. If not, I'm sure I can get one easily. Okay, we need more sugarcane. Why did I pull books out? I was gonna pull the other out. Jeez. Out of sugarcane I'm going through is actually crazy. Still need more. That's a. I'm gonna say Full stacks. Go. That's how close to a full silver box of books I am. Which means I should have about everything I need. This will be the fun part. Bookshelves are gonna break me. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. We've gotten a bit done. But there's still plenty more for us to do. So I'll see you all in the next stream. Don't know when that will be or what it will be about, but we'll figure out when it comes up. See you all next time.